Good morning, everyone. I'm Dhilip Mohanan, coordinator of the speech department, Neurogen and Spine Institute, also a volunteer of Asha Ek Hope Foundation. Today, we are going to see eye gaze and acquired neurological disorders. Let's begin. So, moving on to what are acquired neurological disorders? These are disorders which happens mostly acquired in the later stages of their life, like brain injuries and amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, multiple sclerosis, and brainstem strokes, and adults and children with cerebral palsy. So, you guys may have a doubt like cerebral palsy is mostly congenital. How can it be an acquired? There are acquired cerebral palsies also. So, cerebral palsies which happens, that is the brain damage which occurs first, that is after the first 20 days of life, that is known as the acquired cerebral palsy. So in these conditions we can actually use the eye gaze technology. So let's see what is meant by eye gaze technology. So eye gaze technology is a high-tech technology, and it is also known as one part of communication, augmentative and alternative communication. So here an eye gaze from a user or a person is collected through a eye gaze camera, which is actually fit in the bottom of the monitor. So you guys can see the number one is known as the eye gaze camera. So this one sends actually ultra infrared lights and then picks up the reflecting lights from our retina of the eyeball, and then this is being used to select the appropriate icons in the computer. So what are the uses of eye gaze technology in communication? So first is it can be used as a keyboard. So anybody can still start working because if they have lost their jobs because of their disability, they can still work using eye gaze technology because it can also be used as a keyboard. Next is they can also play games, kind of an entertainment for them. And they can also access the internet and can also control the appliances. Controlling appliances in a sense, they can also control the TVs, and also they can control other lights, lamps. I will show you the picture in the later slides. And also they can also communicate with their loved ones. They can also do a video call, answer or cancel the calls. And they can also, these devices can also be combined with the speech generating devices to produce the speech. That is a kind of communication, one-to-one communication with other people. So next, how do we assess? So the eye gaze technology is being assessed using 3 steps. So one is calibration. So calibration means first, when you start for any user to begin with an eye gaze technology, we'll ask them to sit straight and we'll ask them to focus on we'll say calibration balls. So there are 3 balls in the monitor and they will start moving around. These people has to have a gaze on that particularly, and that helps them in tracking their eye movements, that is the eye gaze movements. And next is language comprehension. So language comprehension is very important because how much they can able to understand what the command is being given by the instructor. So because if they can able to follow the commands and able to appropriately understand and give answer, that is also very important for choosing the candidacy. And next is literacy. And literacy is also very important while choosing the candidacy because people has to know numbers, because all these are part of a communication. We need numbers, we need vocabularies. So vocabularies are a kind of it is mainly made of numbers, alphabets, vegetables, or all these kind of things. They should have the literacy. And next is assessment scales. So usually in adults, we don't use much of assessment scales, but in children with cerebral palsy, we use 2 scales, that is goal attainment scaling and individually prioritized problem assessment, IPPA. So these are the 2 scales we use to see whether these goals are attained using the technology. If this is not attained, we will modify the eye gaze technology for the user friendly. And next is candidacy. So who can be given an eye gaze technology? So first is at least their one eye movement should be proper. That is they have to have a proper eye control of one eye. And next is they should have adequate vision and at least one eye. and they can able to maintain a position in front of the eye gaze monitor. That is, at least they have to see a particular object at least for 10 seconds. So that is also very important. But now the technology is been improving, and now even 5 seconds is enough to track it. So next, let's move on to eye gaze with speech generating devices. So what is the importance of using eye gaze combining the speech generating devices? It's very important because we can able to make these people's life easy. We can make them very easy to communicate with their loved ones. They can also have company meetings. They can also have any important meetings with their other peoples if they wanted to have. So this is kind of something which is very essential to have a one-to-one communication. So for that purpose, it is being fitted with the speech generating devices. So if you can see in the monitor, there is keyboard type letters in the down, and the up we can see some phrases too over here. So phrases, we have small phrases like hello, how are you. So we have already set phrases on the monitor, but if you want, you can customize the phrases also depending on their needs. Next is eye gaze in children. So that is the eye gaze, how it is being used for communication, that is in the speech generating devices. Now let's see how it is helping a child with cerebral palsy to communicate. Okay, here we go. So a child can able to see those icons, and then he can able to tell his needs or tell his expression or emotion, or he wants to do something with his friends. He can able to express those things using the speech generating device coupled with eye gaze instrument.
Yesterday night I saw my auntie.
Yes, yesterday night I saw my auntie.
Fantastic. And did you do anything special?
Dad, Mum, brothers out.
So your dad, your mum and your brothers went out.
So if you can see, the child is having a meaningful conversation with his partner. So this is very important because having one-to-one communication is missing in most of the cerebral palsy children. They can't able to express their need or able to express their wants. So this actually helps them in expressing their emotions or expressing their needs. Okay, next, how eye gaze in phone calling, how it is aiding. So if you can see, this will be exactly the monitor looks like. So they can able to dial, and they can able to call their family members or either company calls. And next is eye gaze controlling the appliances. So these are the appliances eye gaze can control, and nowadays the technology has improved and even more appliances can be controlled as well. For example, they can also control one more computer device using this device. So if you can see, lamp, music, fan, radio, TV, and doors, automatic doors can also be controlled using the eye gaze device. Next, moving on to available eye gaze device in the market. So we have a lot of eye gaze devices in the market right now, but mainly we use Tobii eye gaze devices, that is Tobii TD Pilot, which is available for iPads OS, and Tobii Dynavox, that is available for iPad OS and Windows as well, and PCI available only for Windows. So right now many people are preferring like whether they want to go for iPad OS or whether they want to go for a Windows. It depends. So if they are very good with the Windows, they can preferably go for a PCI. But I wanted to tell about the TD Pilot, because TD Pilot is already have already come with a monitor. That is, it's already have a iPad. It already comes with iPad, so it will be very easy for them to handy to carry everywhere they move around. Next is how eye gaze in adults works. Let's see how the eye gaze in adults works.
33 years old and had autoimmune disease for 2.5 years. I live in Sheffield with my wife Sarah and 2 sons, Charlie and Maxwell. I have been unable to use my fingers to type since around November 2013. I have used the eye gaze system since then. The communication software has been the biggest improvement. It is quite slick and fast. The dwell-free keyboard is so quick, I find I have to really know what I want to say. It is sometimes quicker than my mind. The device has been integral in helping me remain in work. Also, I have set up a microbrewery. We have made around 15 brews so far. I was even able to design a logo and pump clips. I don't think you can underestimate the effects that being able to communicate can have. It is critically important for me to be able to communicate with my sons. Thus, Daddy can turn the cartoons on which they appreciate.
So you could see the man could able to settle his bills through the monitor using just eye gaze, and also he can able to change the channels in the TV using the IR remote control, which is available through the eye gaze instrument. So these type of many sophisticated instruments, appliances can be controlled using the eye gaze. So the eye gaze is something the next generation communication needs to be seen. So next one is, so what eye gaze device is available in our hospital, that is the Neurogen Brain and Spine Institute. We have a Tobii I-Series eye gaze instrument. So this instrument is freely available for demo. So anybody wants to have a demo can come over here to Neurogen Brain and Spine Institute. That is available. That is in Seawoods, Navi Mumbai. So they can have a kind of a free demo over here, and they can able to see whether how helpful for them it is, and they can take a they can take their chance. So in case if you have any doubts, any more doubts, you can able to mail me. So bottom you can see my mail ID, dhilip.neurogen@gmail.com. You can send your queries to that, or if you guys need to directly contact me, you can contact my mobile number. So you can come here directly and take a demo in our hospital.